I'm going to talk about my relationship with Pumpkincheeks. Finally. Where we last left off, I asked out Pumpkincheeks and she said no. And I was really bitter about it. So I didn't talk to her for a long time. Now you're all caught up. But if you want some more details, make sure to watch these videos. Or at least this video. Good. Now that you understand where I'm coming from, let's talk about what happened next. We had mutual friends. So we ended up hanging out in our group of friends every once in a while. And this would happen, every once in a while, every couple months, I'd end up seeing her, and since no one knew about anything, we acted like if nothing ever happened, unless we ended up being alone ever, and then we just didn't talk to each other and it was awkward. And yeah, over time, over the course of a few months, we started talking like friends again, and then we started talking like more than friends again, and that took about a year for us to get to that point. Yeah, we would talk on the phone at nights and stuff, and I very unceremoniously was like, hey, so do you want to date? And she was like, yeah, sure. And I was like, wait, I'm saying be my girlfriend, right? And she's like, yeah, I heard you. Yeah, I'm down. And I was like, okay. I didn't know how to react. I was really surprised. I just remembered. Light. So that's how I asked her out, and that's how we started dating. And it was the most random, non-romantic thing ever. Kind of against my personality. So yeah, that's when we started dating officially. Yeah, and we did the normal couple stuff that we had already been doing, going out to eat and talking on the phone late at night and me helping with homework and stuff. But now we had the title officially. So I told my friends that we were dating officially, and she didn't tell her friends that we were dating officially. So I was like, okay, is this going to be a repeat of our entire history, keeping things under wraps? It makes me feel like you don't care. That's what I would tell her. You're ashamed of me. That's how it made me feel. And she would say, no, I'm gonna tell them, just give it some time. I just want to make sure that we're good, that things are good between us before I tell everyone. I was like, okay, but if that doesn't change, I'm not gonna go along with it anymore. And it was around this point that it kind of hit me. Basically, I looked at the way I acted if I was better morally than her, because I wanted a long-term relationship, and since the beginning I told her I wanted a long-term relationship. But on the opposite end of the coin, she from the start told me that she wasn't looking for a relationship and that she wasn't looking for something serious. She made her intentions clear too, and I kept trying to force it. I don't know why it took so long to hit me. It explains the way she was acting, and I don't know why I was really closed-minded and didn't see that until this point. I was like, you know what, if this doesn't continue on my terms and the way I want, and it doesn't make me happy, then I'll stop it, and that'll be the end of it. I don't want to string this along and play games, even if it makes both of us half happy, but I'm not truly happy. I don't know if that makes sense.
But you were 5 though.
I was 18.
Exactly, same thing.
So, but yeah, I guess it shouldn't have upset me that she didn't tell her friends.
No,
but
I think overall, if you're in relationships because you want to let people know. That's why you're in a relationship.
It made it seem, to me, it felt like she wasn't serious about it by her not telling me.
No, yeah.
So, this went on for about a month, and then I was like, yeah, this isn't working for me. And it was actually during the premiere of The Conjuring. So I don't know what date that is. But the night that The Conjuring premiered, I had a bunch of friends from out of town going to watch that movie, so I don't like horror movies. But I went with my friends because it was my friends. And I remember that night being on the phone with her, she called me and I was like, yeah, this isn't working for me. I think we're gonna have to end this. I'm sorry. I don't like where this is going or how this is happening. I feel like it's just the same thing as what's happening before. And then my phone died.
Oh.
And I watched The Conjuring. And then hung out with my friends. And then went home and plugged my phone in.
Damn, Josh Savage.
So, you can imagine the missed calls and text messages. Basically, I hadn't experienced something like this at this point in my life, but she was really, really wanting to continue the relationship. Like, really, like, a lot. Like, she sounded really serious. And she was like, you know what? If whatever it is you need me to do, like, I'll do it. Like, I don't care. As long as I can have you. Like, I'll shout it out from the rooftops. Like, I'll tell my friends and family tomorrow. Like, I don't care. I'll do it. And I was like, okay, I guess. So we continued dating.
Oh god, you sound like a woman.
But then nothing changed. And it was the exact same thing as before. So another month or so goes by. And I was like, okay, well, this is not gonna continue. And I decided to end it for good. But that's another story. If you want to see how it all ended, leave a comment and tell me.
Or a like.
And some likes. Because if not, I won't do it. Because it's kind of... I don't know if it's appropriate for YouTube.
What? It's true. Never mind.
So, make sure to let me know. Thank you for watching. Goodbye, my friends. Seductive. That's what that
It
was.
was new in the Florida summer.